Hello everyone! I would like to tell you about our research, which is called Coupling Crystal Plasticity and Microstructure in SLM Manufactured 316L Parts, Model Development and Experimental Assessment. For our study, a series of experiments on the microstructure and mechanical characteristics of the selective laser melted 316L stainless steel samples is completed. The basic processing parameters are given in Table 1 on the slide. The arrangement of the vertically printed samples and their geometry are shown in Figures 1 and 2. We conducted tensile tests of cylindrical samples at constant room temperature and strain rate. The uniaxial loading diagrams are shown in Figure 3. Figure 4 depicts the grain microstructure of the sample in two cross-sections. A coarse columnar microstructure with large gamma ferrum grains is observed in all samples. According to our experimental data, laser tempering twins are formed in the material microstructure after SLM processing. In Figure 5, the yellow lines show the positions of twins relatively to the cellular structure. In this work, a two-level statistical constitutive model is suggested for calculation the main mechanical characteristics, elastic modulus and offset yield stress, of the AISI 316L stainless steel samples produced by SLM. The model explicitly considers the grain structure and texture of metal parts, twinning defects, and residual stresses. Based on own experimental data and the data found in literature, all model parameters are properly identified. You can see the results of the model validations on the slide in Figure 6 for strain stress curves and in Table 2 for yield stresses. The accuracy of the statistical constitutive model was tested by comparing to a direct model. For the direct constitutive model, the original grain structure was generated based on the obtained experimental data. In order to find the stress-strain fields, the original finite element solver is used. Figure 7 and Figure 8 shows the stress intensity fields and calculated sigma epsilon diagrams that match the direct and statistical models to the experimental curve. The sensitivity results of the statistical model to parameter variations are given on the slide. It is shown in Table 3 that the residual stress introduced into the constitutive model has only a slight effect on the yield stress. The results in Table 4 and in Figure 9 indicate an inverse dependence between the yield stress and the square root of the mean grain size. This is consistent with the Hall-Petch law. One way to check the validity and accuracy of the developed mathematical model is the stability assessment regarding its parameter perturbations. A more detailed method description is given in the article text. Figure 10 shows that as the relative norm of perturbed parameter decreases, the relative norm of the response also diminishes. It shows the stability of the model. This is the end of the visual abstract. Thank you for your attention.